Hello, pirates. It's me, Giuliano. Welcome, all of you friends of pirates and friends of Komodos and friends of crypto charts and friends of price charts of all kinds and enemies. Welcome to you as well, because yesterday was a crazy day, a closing of the day. And today, I think it deserves a little bit of a review. It deserves a review because of the strength that was shown, not just by Pirate Chain, but other price charts as well. However, we are focusing on Pirate Chain price charts here. Our USDT, our BTC, the BTC chart really showing some positivity. If you want to like this video, then like it. If you don't want to, you want to dislike this video, which not many people are doing, by the way, so you could be a contrarian, then dislike the video. And thanks for all the comments that you're making. Keep commenting on the videos and yeah, watch it all the way through. Let's see what we get out of today's video, okay? We're moving in here to the ARRR chart. We're looking at the daily chart. We're trying to see, okay, what happened today? Yesterday, there was this massive big candle here, right? 12th of May. So today there's a 13th May candle. We are now into the 14th May, just at the starting here UTC time. In the middle of the night, so to speak. So yesterday's candle, this May 13th candle on daily, nice and green. We had shadow up to the top here, about a 775, and we had a shadow all the way down towards this upward trending line. So we are getting some support there. And then in terms of closing of the candle, the body closed above this orange dotted support line. Same thing with yesterday's candle, it closed above. So that's a good sign. That's a good, strong sign from the Pirate Chain USD chart. We had a positive day today when others had a negative day, and we closed above an important support zone. And yes, we cleared out a bunch of people's weak hands over here, and hopefully we now have some stronger hands. And above that now, above that 20-day moving average we sit, although it is just the beginning of the day and we could end up anywhere really down below. So that's just because we are here now. I mean, yesterday we were hovering above the 20-day average until the last couple hours of the day, and then it just tanked. Yeah, you saw. So that's the daily, but overall, hey, we're above the 20-day average. We had a nice green candle with strong support. Everything is lining up nicely for us to have the next number of days here, the next week or so play out for us to hopefully see our way above this cloud and into this new resistance zone. But either way, I'm just impressed. I'm very impressed by the Pirate Chain price chart. And yes, again, still more selling pressure above. However, it's nevertheless is still very good what we're seeing. If we're looking at these lagging indicators, we're starting to flatten out on this MACD. So yeah, we still could keep coming down, but I think things are finally playing out. I remember when we were still up here and it hadn't even crossed yet. So we're starting to play out and make a clearer picture. And the picture is a strong, positive one. It shows that there is potential continuation and that it will come in due time. And that time might be within the next, within this month or the next month. All right. Let's see on this RSI. Yeah, we're flattening out here, rounding out. So we could, and we had a previous low over here. So I could definitely see us go up for another move or keep flattening out a bit more. The RSI is not super clear on the daily on that direction that it's going to take, but I think overall, yeah, we could stand to see ourselves spend. So today, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could easily spend 5 days chopping around. Again, it'll depend what kind of volatility we see in the Big Daddy Bitcoin chart. That's going to be make the big difference. But at the end of the day, here it looks like some of the alts, including Pirate Chain, looks like Pirate Chain is holding its own, and that's great to see. Now we're going to move over from this daily chart to a 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, still struggling within this cloud, but look at that, nice. Pirate Chain, you are just impressing me with some of these moves. Really, like showing some weakness here, dump, 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 dump. Okay, nice support here around this trend line. And bang, look at these strong candles up. Yes, we got rejected at the 20-day, sorry, 20 period, which would be a 4-hour 20 period average, but still hovering around there. So that is good strength in my opinion. It could still dump further down, but it doesn't matter. We're not continuing down from this low point. We've gone up first, and that's good. That's good enough for now. That's good enough for now. And now we're just looking to support here at this the $7.685 level, this orange trend line. Sorry, this orange support and resistance line. Okay, so yeah, just keep a close eye on it, but we're still in a good position. Should be feeling decently about all of this. Yeah, see, look, we stayed above in the positive territory. We're clearing out the histogram, and it looks like we could make some more up movement. All right, it's just looking good overall. I think the indicators are showing us some love. Yeah, yeah. RSI not as clear again as the MACD, showing us a bit more. You know, it's been cleared out all the way down here, and now we have potential for even some more higher lows and then potentially higher highs on this MACD movement. RSI, I guess, would be the same. We would just continue a little higher. So there you have it. That's the 4-hour time frame. We're still trying to figure out where we stand in the next short term, but yeah, any thoughts? Again, share them in the comments section, and keep watching these videos. Keep sharing them if you're finding value. I hope you're finding value. Maybe you're watching it at 1.5x speed, 1.75x speed, and you're getting a lot out of it. That would be great. Okay, two things I'm seeing here in this 1-hour chart. One thing I'm seeing is this general pattern of rounding down. Okay, so that is one thing to consider. However, we are trying to breach it. We are trying to breach it, number one. Okay, so that's one thing. The second thing I'm noticing is we are very close. We are very close to making it out of this cloud here and above it. And if we can get above it and hang here, we could even keep coming back down, no problem. But we'd still have that cloud for support. So on a 1-hour time frame, on a shorter term time frame, we'd have at least that cloud for support. But again, it's a 1-hour chart. It's a thin cloud. So really, what kind of support is that? Well, it's something, but it's not what we're not banking on this support to be the savior. That's for sure. All right. Yeah. We see how volatile things can be, right? That's just a reminder. Okay. But yeah, overall, looks like we might start flattening out back where we have been before, around that midway point between the orange and the gray zone. All right. So that's where we are. And if we just want to quickly take a look again, yep, MACD looks like it wants to start going up. So maybe it'll round over for a short while and then continue higher. We'll see. But it made a higher low than here, but it made a lower low than here, kind of. So let's see what happens this time. Again, kind of bumping up against the previous highs there. So let's see where we go this time. But again, like I'm saying, doesn't really matter. I think short term, we're just trying to keep here. If we could stay in between here, that's great. That gives us some momentum, some spring, some energy, some inertia that builds to carry us higher. That's what we're looking for. Okay, we're looking for some inertia to carry us higher. Now, this is a dollar chart. We're going to, yeah, you see, look at this RSI. Now, this RSI is a bit more clear. We could stand to go a little higher, but it wouldn't last much longer, I don't think. Maybe just for a day, and then we might be coming back down. Now, we might come back down now and flatten out a bit before we go higher. That might make a bit more sense. And again, this might just all happen within the same day. So 1-hour charts are much different, let's say, than 1-day charts. Okay, so we're moving now into the BTC chart, okay? I'm going to consider what we just saw in the USDT, but say that, you know what, this BTC chart feels stronger. Now we're on that 1-hour chart, and on that 1-hour chart, we are seeing that we are still above this cloud. Okay, we did try and pierce it down below when there was all the dumping that we saw in the dollar chart. We see the same dumping in the BTC chart. Now look at this strength, beautiful strength here, above the cloud, nice and high. if we can hold this kind of a level here around the 14,000 Satoshi level, that'll make us very strong to get support on the cloud as it moves up here. My concern is going to be when Bitcoin recovers, is it going to recover so strong that the Bitcoin price of the altcoins, like Pirate Chain, will just dump and it'll dump down because the Bitcoin price is going up so high and the dollar price of these can't keep up, so that it needs to get balanced out by having the Bitcoin price of the chart, the ARRR BTC price dump. Now, that's my concern, and that's if you're playing with the BTC price, you definitely have to keep an eye on that and pay attention to that, because unfortunately on a BTC chart, for example, somewhere here, like on the 23rd of April, this might be the type of place to get out, because who knows if in this cycle, depending where Bitcoin price goes, unfortunately, altcoins might not touch these prices again. Now, based on the analysis that we've done, I think that they will. I don't think we're done yet, but you know what? I mean, if Bitcoin runs super hot and high, unless Pirate Chain is going to take a very high price, which it could, Pirate Chain could be one of those that does keep going higher. But it just brings the possibility so much further down that it might not be able to do that. So just pay attention if you're using the Bitcoin chart. You want to make sure that you're not decoupling from the dollar in a negative way. Now, hey, it's fine if if you notice the dollar chart goes down, the ARRR USDT chart goes down in dollars, but the ARRR BTC chart is going up. In fact, that's great. That's fine if that's what you're playing. Then that works in your favor. Although overall, if you're counting dollars, then you're not winning with the dollars. Interesting to see the price come up and try and reach the 16,800 Satoshi level, which we had previously carved out here, which is just a general idea, general zone. So interesting, but it did get rejected, as we might have expected. And cool, okay, we're hanging around this this triangular area, even though we did break it, and I can't really say that it's a triangle anymore. I wouldn't really want to, but I can say that it is a flat. It is definitely looking like a flat pattern over here. Okay, so we can give it a bit of a flat pattern and see how that holds for now. Okay. All right, well, that's the BTC chart, and I'm using getaurox, and as you can see, it's finicky right now. It's giving me issues, probably because I didn't feed it before the stream. All right, now that's where we're going to hang out for now on that. We're going to move over to the 4 hours. Yeah, still in this cloud, looking good, looking real good, looking so strong. Look at these two candles that just these two 4-hour candles just obliterate the previous 8 hours right here. Beautiful. That's just such a good show of strength. And unfortunately, a little over exuberance. Well, maybe not unfortunately, maybe even just showing off a little bit, being like, hey, look, we can even pump ourselves up here. That's pretty cool. Good for you. I think this is really a good position to be in overall, because we're in the cloud. We're not getting rejected down too low. And that's good because we're above this 20 period average. We're showing, again, two really strong candles here. I'm impressed. I'm definitely impressed. All right, let's move our way into the daily chart. Oh yeah, and on the daily chart, it doesn't even really look like anything. It just looks like a little bit of volatility because of these wicks, but look at all this buying strength and support here. This is really what I wanted to share with you. Look how strong that is here. All right. I mean, even, yeah, look at this. Even yesterday's candle was still a green candle, and it was a kind of a hammerish kind of a candle, right? And then today, just showing the further strength, but it needed to prove it by buying up all of this shadow down here. And yeah, we got sold off here on this shadow here. Strong body, bigger than yesterday's. I mean, how can we complain? Even if today's a red day, I just think that things are going really well over time. Time is definitely on our side. We've got some time here to play with, thanks to some of these big green candles and strong supporting green candles here. Like this, I consider this a supporting candle, this green candle, because we had this indecision day here, this red indecision day, and we could have easily dumped down and closed our candle, you know, around the support red line down here, or even lower. It could have been a red candle even. even if it was a small candle, but red and below the previous day. But instead it stayed green. It stayed above where it even opened. And then today it showed even more strength. So this is good overall. We're starting here to see the narrowing of the Bollinger Bands even more. So it's coming. We are going to find some sort of resolution. I'm not sure. There is still a good chance that we're going to make it through the side of this cloud and have some stickiness there. That's okay. One reason being, for the next while after that, into the beginning of June, there will be a narrow cloud above, which is not as difficult to pierce. Okay, but again, we will see how this plays out. Keep tuning in for more videos. Wow, this daily chart looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Now, we could be in for a number of days on the downside now. Who knows? Let's see what happens. But we could also, again, go sideways, or we could go up. I'm sorry for not having a definitive answer, but I mean, what do I know? It's random, and we're just trying to find rationale to support what we are thinking. And right now, all I'm thinking is there's some strength here. There's definitely some strength here. All right. Good job. All right, everyone. I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of this video, and tune in again for the next one. Looking forward to that for sure. Okay. Whew. Take a breather. Have a good sleep when that's time. And get that exercise, friends, because you know what? It's helpful for the stress. It helps to clear out that stress. Exercise the stress away. Beauty. Take care for now. Bye.